Usually when I buy gear, I like to hear people geek about it.
My finger is sound. But hey, I have taken a shower, and today I'm going to be talking about these puppies, the AKG C451E, with my son and myself, and I hope you enjoy it. Got these beauties in the mail yesterday. C451s E from 1976 in the original cases. Nice matched pair. I will show you those in a second. First of all, I'm going to talk about Elite Core products. You guys are doing some of the same things I'm doing, and you can't afford the best of the best, but you want something that's reliable and good quality. These are DB25 connectors. They fan out to 8 different inputs. That's how I hook up my mic preamps to the Focusrite. So all these are going through this, through DB25, because if it in the back it had the 16 inputs of those XLR cables, 16 of those would not fit on the back of that one rack. So they use DB25 to save space. That's these. And I had one fail. They have a great return policy for these. They just send them back, lifetime warranty. They had another replacement cable within a couple days, and I sent them back the old one, and it didn't cost me anything. So those are great cables. So moving on to the fabulous AKG C451E comb, which means combination. It means it's a combination of the mic and the capsule. Oh, I should get my little standy stand. All right, I turn this thing around so you go down here. All right, so we've got the AKG 451E. The E means it has a XLR cable connector, which didn't come till around the beginning of the 70s, because they had those complicated multi-pin connectors before that, and they finally standardized it, thank goodness, to the XLR. So that's what the E is for.
Hi.
I got you. I'm gonna get you in more videos for more subscribers. Kissy. Thank you. Bye. I'm gonna have to turn this around. Okay, there's a better picture of it. Got a little scuffy mark up here. These were made in 1976. The owner's father bought them in 1976 for a church that he was doing sound for. It has a serial number on the body of the mic, 509176, which has 509130. 46 serial numbers away from each other. So that's a nice match. Made in Austria. These are the capsules. And the newer versions of these, which are called the C451Bs, do not have removable capsules like this. You can put different capsules on it. This is a CK1, which is a cardioid pattern. These older ones have written in them CK1, made in Austria, and it has a serial number there. Last night the kids helped me read it because it's very tough to read. A few hundred part, and so you can put I'm trying to put it on the wrong one. Doi. So you can see in there. That is what it looks like on the inside. They also have pads that go in between here and there, which I need actually one, or a 10 or a 20 would go in there like that. They'd screw into each other, so you can record louder sources such as a snare drum. One of the uses is a snare drum alongside a SM57. You put the two mics next to each other, lined up so they're in phase, which means the sound reaches them at the same time. My finger is sound. Which you could also fix in a computer nowadays. You could just slide the information over to match. These mixed with the SM57 is fantastic. $700 for the pair, which is an excellent price with the original SA30 heavy duty. This part is metal and this part is very heavy duty plastic, almost rubber. It's in like one of those in between. It slides so well on these. I also have some other clips that I'll show you, which if you did this, it would be scratchy and it doesn't feel good when you're putting them on. These are perfect. I've never had more perfect clips. I was trying to find the perfect clip for my previous pair, which I'll bring down in a second, and these are definitely the best I have run into. You know, I'm a bit of a collector, so I like to have things, you know, original with original clips and original boxes. It's really a joy for me, my hobby, and I also get to use them. Another great thing to use these on is cymbals. You'll see them on hi-hats very often, and you also see them as overheads. I know they use these for the overheads on Fleetwood Mac Rumors. They have a very high-end sizzle sound. They're very clear. I love the old lettering style. I love it. They just don't make things like they used to. Another thing you could use these on is, you can use them on anything you want, but another popular application is the acoustic guitar. I use this in combination with a Neumann 87 and it sounded wonderful. I'm going to bring down the ones I had previous to this, which had a newer capsule attached to them. These do fail, and I don't believe you can fix them, but you can replace them. So you'd buy a new one. The ones that were on the later models, which still screwed off, had serial numbers printed on the capsule itself instead of inside like I showed you earlier. They were etched on the outside. I'll go get those now and show you those. These are the other set that I have. See, I don't have the original cases. These I paid about $100 less for. They didn't have clips. Oh, I gotta go get those clips too. So I bought this case for, put them in there. This case would be for the newer set of C451Bs without the removable capsule. The general consensus is they just don't sound anywhere near as nice as these. They sound a bit more harsh, which is when you're talking about the type of microphone it is and what it's used for, harsh would not be a good thing. So the newer ones are not very well liked. I'm sure many people use them and like them, but snobs like us, like me, we prefer the old ones. So that you can see this is a newer capsule attached to the same microphone body. This is the body. This one is used on the road for a live sound engineer. Used them. You can see it says 4389 there, and L10 left, probably left 10, and that's the channel he used them on. And I wonder if this says right 11 or right no. Oh well, it still has the same date on it, and those initials are the gentleman's initials. So these two have serial numbers that are close as well, a little farther apart, 535 632 and 535 999. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 307 apart, 367. Still, they've made a lot of these. They would be made on the same day, and I believe, but I'm pretty sure these were replaced, the CK1 capsule. It's still one of the old ones that sounds great. It's just not as old as the other one. You can see this one has the cardioid pattern printed in black, and it also has a serial number 9445, and these are much closer than the other serial numbers, 9462, 17 apart. These make a great matched pair, and they have served me well. So they're great looking, except for the etching, which I think is kind of cool. I love the history of things, and it really doesn't bother me at all that it's etched in the bottom of the previous owner. It gives it some, history and some vibe, at least to me. I like that kind of stuff. So yeah, these have the removable capsules as well. And you'll see that in the inside of these, it does not have the handwritten stuff, because they started printing it on the outside. It says Austria and the serial number CK1. And let me go get those clips. These are the clips that came with them. They are Shure A57D, and they fit. Completely useful. They work great. They're fine. They don't hurt the mic. They grab very securely. They stay right where you put them. They're fine. Useful, but I'm a geek and kind of a collector, so I searched out and found these. These are the closest thing I could find, and what I thought was original equipment with these microphones. These ones, I know for sure, came with those microphones. The trickiest part is to find the right size. It took me a while to find a pair of these online. They have very similar looking ones, and if you don't see them side by side, you don't really realize this one's much bigger. This one fits about an SM57 actually really well, so I use it for that, but not a fit. And then we have this one, which I also got, which is smaller, but it's still not. Hi Ethan. You want to get on?
I thought you were talking to Mom.
Just say hi.
Yeah, sure.
I'm making a AKG 451 video.
Awesome.
My most popular video on YouTube is the review of the Speed King pedal. So I'm like, I might as well maybe put up, more gear stuff. So I was doing these.
And that's what you like too.
I love gear. So I went through buying this huge thing. I bought this one, and then I finally found the one that fit. These guys. They are specifically 19 millimeters diameter, and you'll find other sizes. I believe this is 21, and this is, I'm not sure, it's about 3/4 of an inch. The issue with this is that it doesn't hurt the mic or anything, it just feels uncomfortable putting it in. I feel like it's gonna crack, and then, well, once it's in there, I guess it's fine. Now I'm completely confused, because these came, I know these are original AKGs that came with those, according to the owner, but I see them more regularly with these.
Do
you have any questions?
Is that all they could find for the foam? Why is it?
That's the way it originally came.
This means these things were on it?
Well, these are an accessory. I bought these separately. These are new old stock, which means they're from the 70s, but they were never opened, so they're brand new.
Oh, that's collector's.
So yeah, they would go in there.
Is that what it would come with? Why is it like that?
I don't think they came with them. They just did that so that if you're using the mic out in the field and you want to keep this all together, you could put it there. The mic would just go right in there, and the whole thing could go in the box.
What's this foam thing then?
This goes in there like that.
Oh.
See?
Yeah. Have you talked about the case?
I love that it's original. It looks like it hasn't even been really beat up at all.
Yeah.
Like it hasn't been on the road.
Is it leather or
this is plastic?
Satin?
It's plastic, and it's got cardboard in between the plastic, kind of like pleather, fake leather.
Usually when I buy gear, I like to hear people geek about it. That's probably what I'm trying to get out of you.
Yeah. Sticker on it is looks brand new.
Yeah. Weren't there a pair of these when you were recording Big Rec? Or was there something else?
I believe we did not use these. We didn't use these. Nope. We had a 421 Sennheiser on the bass drum, a D12 on the bass drum. Toms are probably 421s. Snare drum was a 57. Underneath the snare drum was a 441 Sennheiser. That's a dynamic mic also. We had a Neumann U87, about 10 feet in the middle of the room, 4 feet off the ground, in figure 8 to get a room sound. That was the best sounding mic in the room. Like the room sounded so good, and it got the whole room. That was the best sounding. That was our favorite mic to push up on the faders. They're like, if we wanted more of my sound, it came from that room. And then the PZMs. There's PZMs on the wall and on the floor. 2 sets of stereo PZMs, the Radio Shack ones that I have, and then that I retrofit and modify and sell on eBay. We didn't mic the cymbals because I was really heavy-handed on the cymbals, which I've worked on.
A little.
Still have a heavy hand.
Are you gonna mic your drums today?
No, I'm just gonna clean the house and maybe rake the lawn, sweep up the floor, and do little things today. I'm gonna test these microphones. I haven't tested them yet.
Oh.
just to make sure they work.
I love
they
that.
sound good.
I love the Calrex so
Calrex.
much. It's so cool.
Play with the EQ. Picture the Calrex.
Yeah. Have you even talked about the Calrex?
I made a whole video of the Calrex last week and I didn't post it. Well, yeah, this is going to be the first time they see them. These are comparable to the Nave 33114 and 115 broadcast console modules. They were made at the same time for the BBC.
It's going in this spot.
Nothing right now. It's empty.
Oh,
I need something. Oh wait, it's on the way. The Melkors. Okay, so now I just wanted to give you an example of what the microphone sounded like on hi-hats. And so I'm going to play the drums with everything mixed in, just all the drum mics. I had 12. And then I'm going to play, I'll just solo the 451 on the hi-hat so you can hear what it sounds like.